Okay. Yeah, propose.
Yes.
Gratitude, me being able to find her in my life, she brought me back to Christ. She's my wife, Danielle. She's the head of eyelid, and she's in the choir as well as a descant.
Okay, so this is my husband,
Hi.
Maer. Or they actually call him Jacob. That's his confirmation name.
Yes.
He is also in the choir member. Just disclaimer, I didn't force him to join the choir.
Yes.
He decided to join himself.
I have to send her to the choir every weekend, right? Instead of dropping her off and then going back home, might as well.
God answers your prayers in a very unique way, in His way. I have been praying to meet somebody who not only accepts who I am, but accepts this condition of mine. Because this condition of mine, it's something that I cannot control. So I have primary genetic epilepsy, and my condition was actually diagnosed when I was about 17 to 18 years old. So for me, because I had it much later in my teenage years, I had to actually be on medication for life. I cannot accept it. So I was very angry. And as hypocritical as it is as a ministry member back then, as I continued to serve, I still harbored that hatred. Why am I having this condition? None of my family members have it, not even my relatives, my cousins, no one have it but me. I can remember my first episode, I'm watching the TV, and the next thing I know, I'm in the hospital, surrounded by paramedics, and I was looking around for a familiar face, and I can see my parents crying because they don't know what to do. To this day, he hasn't seen me have an episode because I've been so consistent with my medication that I haven't had episodes for almost 6-7 years. I think it was last week, I dreamt from a third person point of view. I had epilepsy. He was so petrified that he froze and he doesn't know what to do, which is common, amongst people who do not know epilepsy itself.
Not gonna happen. I'm well prepared. Yeah. You can edit that, but. So the reason why I chose the name Jacob is because, right, I want to be the guy to fight God. Wanted to imagine me fighting with him. That's why I chose the name Jacob. Yes. I was introduced to Christianity when my mom and my father had a rather abusive relationship. I was praying and praying for the abuse to stop, but it didn't. Because I vowed never to enter a church again. That's how much I hated him. I put a limit on to how much I want to talk to him, how much I want to love him, how much I want to interact with him. But now that I found her, it opened a floodgate of all his mercy, all his generosity, his kindness. So really, I would say there's no point fighting him. But if you want an achievement out of it, sure, go ahead. But I would say learn to let him in, trust him, and be more patient with him as he is to you.
God actually answers your prayers in a very unique way. He doesn't give you what you actually ask for. Like the show Evan Almighty, Morgan Freeman would say, when you pray for courage, God just doesn't give you courage. He gives you the opportunity to be courageous. So something that I never shared before, not even to my family members. In June of this year, 28th of June, we found out that we were 5 weeks pregnant. So we got married in April this year, and then we found out that we were pregnant in June of this year. So, and when we found out, I was shocked. Unlike people would be like, oh, I'm so happy, I was actually shocked. And then I started to panic. I do not know what's going to happen to me, but I don't want my child to go through the epilepsy. At our age of 30 plus, we heard many stories of people who tried to conceive and they couldn't conceive. So when we first tried it, I think...
right after honeymoon actually.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it's not a gift, I don't know, right? It's too fast, no? all in
all in
God's
God's
plan. All in God's plan.
To say trust in Him is actually a very difficult thing because we as humans, we can only see things from this way. We don't see it like how He sees it. But when we fully trust in Him, things actually somehow worked out. If He has blessed us with this child, then please let it grow. Please don't take it away.
So if you're watching this, please pray for us. Yeah.